okay, because you can do the whole thing without one piece of equipment. We just like to add a little toys to make it more challenging, more fun. So let's get started on hands and knees. We're going to extend the right leg behind you, slide it onto the mat, and then lift the leg up, and then slowly lower back down, sliding it back into underneath. And then change. Left leg slides back, lifting up, and then slowly bring it back in. Extending back, then lift, alternating right then left. Focusing on your glutes working, your hamstrings working, at the same time, trying to keep your spine steady and straight. Try not to tip too much from side to side, keeping that chest parallel to the floor. Your neck is long. Your gaze is down onto the mat out in front of your fingers. Let's do one more set. Right leg and left leg. Downward facing dog. Curl your toes under and lift your hips up high. You want to press firmly into your hands. Strong arms, strong shoulders. Micro bend your knees so that you're not overstretching those hamstrings. We're looking to achieve a straight line from your wrists through your spine to your tailbone. Shift forward to plank, top of a push-up. Strong arms, tight thighs, squeeze your tushy, glutes, abs, strong. Yet relax your face. I know, isn't that hard to do? Relax your jaw, even maybe soften the gaze, try not to let your eyes bulge out. For 3, 2, child's pose. Come down to your knees and allow your hips to set back towards your heels. Forehead will rest onto the floor. And if your forehead can't touch the floor, you can either use your forearms or a block for underneath your forehead. We're trying to take as much tension out of the neck here. Ground and land. Relax your body. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. One more time. Deep breath in. And exhale out. Coming through, hands and knees, downward facing dog. Curl your toes under, lift your hips up. Shift forward to plank, top of a push-up. Slowly lower down to your belly. Knees can come down first. Low cobras. Bring your toes and heels to touch, tighten the thighs. Lift your head and shoulders using just your back strength. So my arms, I actually could lift my hands up. So very light here through the hands, holding this position. Inhale. And on your exhale, bring your forehead to the mat. Reach the arms back by your hips. You can take the palms to the mat. Lift everything up. This is swan dive. Balancing just on your belly and hip bones. Lower back, upper back, squeezing the shoulder blades together. It's all working. Glutes are working, hamstrings. Plank pose, top of a push-up. Exhale, press yourself up. Child's pose. Come down to your knees and rest. Deep breath in and exhale out. Side stretch, lift your head and walk your hands over to the right side of the mat and reach your left arm as long and straight as possible. You're going to gently kind of pull away from that. You're pulling your hips to the left, deepening that stretch through the entire left side of your body. And change. Lift your head, walk your hands over to the left and reach your right arm as straight as possible. Fingers on the ground and then pulling a little bit to the right with your hips. Getting a nice deep stretch through your shoulder blade, ribs, maybe even in the lower back. Coming back to hands and knees. We're going to extend the right leg behind and then pull the knee into the chest. So inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, draw knee to chest, rounding the spine, maybe bringing your nose close to your knee if you can. Inhale, lift, and exhale, round. Inhale, lift, exhale, round. 2 more times. Inhale, lift, exhale, round. Last time. Inhale, lift, exhale, round. Changing to the other side, left leg. Inhale, lift, exhale, round. Inhale, lift, exhale, round. Inhale, lift, exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale, lift, exhale, round. Last one. Inhale, lift, exhale, round. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands backwards to your toes for ragdoll, the back of the mat. So bend your knees as much as you need so that you can get your belly to rest on your thighs and let yourself hang heavy. This is decompressing the spine. You're looking for heaviness through the upper body, relaxed body, strong legs, relaxed spine. Walk your hands back out to plank pose. We're going to go into side plank. So make your feet a little bit wider so that you can spin your heels to the right. So swivel both heels over to the right, land on the outside of the edge of your right foot and the inside edge of your left. Your left arm will come up to the sky. And then slowly change, coming through center, swiveling the heels now to the left, getting the outside edge of the left, inside edge of the right foot, right arm up. Coming back into plank, lower all the way down to your belly. Swan dive. You're going to bring your hands back by your hips, lift everything up. Now we're going to do a breaststroke here. So you're going to bend the elbows, reach forward, swim them backwards, sweep backwards, lift up high, bend the elbows, reach forward, and reach them back. Create a giant circle, breaststroke, arms, using the back strength, waking up those muscles. You have 1 more to go. Child's pose. Circle out your wrists. And then downward facing dog. Beginning with walking the dog, so bending right knee and left knee. And you're going to continue this walk forward towards your hands, taking small steps. Walk it forward, little steps, and then come all the way to your feet. Rise to stand. Slowly make your way up, reach the arms up overhead, belly comes in. Forward fold, exhale. Rise to stand, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. 1 more, rise to stand. Forward fold, exhale. Plank pose, inhale. Flowing through a vinyasa, chaturanga or lower down to your belly, exhale. Cobra, Bhujangasana, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Pedal out the feet, walking your dog. Continue that walk, walking them forward. All the way to your hands. Rise to stand, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise to stand. Forward fold. One more time, inhale. Forward fold. Keep your hands down on the ground. You're going to step your right foot back into a lunge. Now, if you need your blocks to help give you some support here, you can grab your blocks underneath your hands. You're going to place your hands right next to your left foot. You're going to change feet by stepping forward. See if you can step forward between your hands. You can have your knees bent. Step forward and then step the left foot back to a lunge, holding here. Step forward, rise to stand, chair pose, Utkatasana, reach the arms up, exhale, sit down, chair. You're going to bring the right arm down towards the floor and back behind you as high up as you can reach. Slowly bring the right arm back up to center, all the way up towards your ears, and then the left arm comes down towards the floor and back behind you as high as you can reach. Bring that arm down, back up to center, straighten the legs, reach the arms up, interlace the fingers, palms go up towards the ceiling, side bend to the right, belly button pulling in, and your glutes are strong, thighs are strong. Coming back to center, up and over to the left. Coming back to center, back bend, placing the hands behind you, supporting your lower back, reach back, pressing the hips slightly forward. Coming through center, forward fold, soften the knees. Hands come either to your feet or on your blocks. We're going to go into lunges again. Right leg, step back. From here, you're going to tap that knee down to the mat and lift back up 4 times. Lower, straighten and lift 1. Lower, lift 2. Lower, lift 3, and lower, lift 4. Step forward, change legs. Left leg steps back, nice long stance. Lower the knee in the back, tap it, and lift it 1. Lower, lift 2. Lower, lift 3, and lower, lift 4. Step forward, chair pose, Utkatasana. Reach the arms up. Thighs should be on fire now. Right arm, bring it down and back behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blade together. And slowly bring the right arm up. Left arm comes down and back behind you, up high. Bring it back down, straighten the legs, side bend, interlace those fingers. Inhale, squeeze the tushy up and over to the right, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Coming to center, release the bind. You're going to turn to your right and open the arms to a T. Inhale, come through center, turn to the left. Open the arms to a T, exhale. Inhale, center. Twist to the right, exhale. Inhale, center. Twist to the left, exhale. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Coming back to center, inhale, chair pose, exhale. Bring your hands to heart center. We're going to do twists. Inhale, turn to the right. See if you can tap the elbow to the knees or thighs. Exhale. Inhale, center. Turn to the left, tap it down. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Let's go to the right. Tap it. Inhale, center. Are you sweating yet? And exhale. Are you struggling? Inhale. Exhale. That's where the yoga begins. Inhale. Exhale. Rise to stand. Reach the arms up. Interlace the fingers. Side bend. Exhale. Inhale. Center to the left. Exhale. Coming to center. Release your bind. Turn to the right. Open the arms. Exhale. Inhale, center. Turn to the left. Twist. Exhale. Coming back to center, we got chair twist again. Sit down into chair. Inhale, turn to the right. Exhale. Inhale, turn left. Exhale. Inhale, turn right. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. We got 1 to each side. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Straighten the legs. Interlace those fingers. Side bend to the right. Exhale. Inhale. To the left. Exhale. Taking the twist. Inhale. Release the bind. Turn right. Exhale. Inhale. Turn left. Exhale. Here it is. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale. Plank pose, top of a push-up. This is where you can say, yay, plank. Yay, good job, yay, plank. Hold your plank. Bring your right knee down to the mat underneath your hip. And we're going to pivot ourselves open into a modified side plank, or what I also like to call modified half moon, or Ardha Chandrasana. So you're going to spin yourself open, bring the right foot a little bit out to the side. That'll make your balance easier. And you're going to lift the left arm into the air, opening your chest to the side wall. You're going to lift your left leg, creating a balance. See if you can draw a straight line from your head all the way down to your foot. Holding here for 3, 2, and slowly lower down. We're going to switch to the other side. All right, so right leg's going to extend behind you. You're going to move your left foot, pivoting it out to the side a little bit to make the balance easier. Right hand will come up to the sky. And then lift and balance your right leg. See if you can create a straight line from your head down to your foot. And then slowly release back to plank pose. Lower all the way down to your belly. All righty, more breaststrokes. Here we go. Reach the arms forward. Sweep them back. Inhale, lifting up high. Bend at the elbows, reach forward, swimming the arms into a breaststroke. Exhale, breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. And then child's pose. All right, you're gonna get your small ball, but if you don't have a small ball, that's okay, because you could also use a block in its place. So we're gonna move into bird dog. You probably are very familiar with this one. This is a classic pose. You're gonna hold the ball in your left hand. You're gonna extend your right leg. You're gonna lift the right leg and the left arm. It's the opposite leg, opposite arm. This is classic, but the only thing is you're holding your ball now. Hey, you got a ball. Ball in the left hand. Hey, what do you know? So from here, all you're going to do is put the ball down, keep the arm straight. You're going to gently press down into your ball like you're trying to push the air out of it. 5, 4, that's all there is to it. 3, 2, and release. Switching sides. So now place the ball opposite hand, and then opposite leg, left leg, right arm lifted up to your bird dog stance. And then ball comes down, straight arm, and then pressing on top of the ball with your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Just place your ball to the side, downward facing dog. Bring your toes together. Right leg, you're going to lift it up really high and open up your hip to the side wall. Bend your right knee, bring your heel towards your hip. You'll feel a deep stretch in the right thigh, maybe even in your ab or in your back. Try to keep your shoulders parallel to the floor. Arms stay straight. Step forward between your hands best you can. Spin your back heel flatten down. Rise to warrior 2. So warrior 2 is nothing more than a lunge with the right knee bent and your left leg straight. Your left toe is turned perpendicular straight out to the side. Your right arm comes forward over your right toes, and the left arm comes behind you. You're going to bend your right knee as deep as you can go. Your left leg is really straight and strong. Your shoulders, we're going to try to stack right over the hips. You're going to reach forward like you're going to try to touch the wall. Reach forward, reach forward, reach forward, reach forward, and then pull back. Okay, so the legs don't move. It's just through the torso up. Reach forward and come back up. One more time. Reaching forward and come back up. Peaceful warrior. Flip your right palm, take it up to the ceiling. Left hand will come down and wrap behind your back. Create a side stretch, deepening through that right rib cage. For 3, smiles for 2, windmill the hands all the way down, plank pose. Take your time. Step back to plank pose, say yay, plank. Chaturanga or lower down to your belly. You can also modify on the knees. You're just basically bending the elbows into a low plank. Cobra inhale. Down dog exhale. Toes together. Left leg. You're going to lift it up really high. Open your left hip to the side wall. And then begin to bend your knee. Bring your left heel towards your hip. Feel the stretch. Arms are straight. Shoulders parallel. Step forward between your hands to a lunge. Spin that back heel down. That's warrior 2 feet. Then rise, opening the arms. Left arm goes straight forward over your left leg, right hand behind. Now get down as low as you can go. And we're going to reach forward and pull back. Reach forward. Try to keep the left knee bent even when you pull back. One more time. Reach forward. Pull back. Peaceful warrior. You come in peace. Left arm reaching to the ceiling. Right arm wraps behind your back. Feel the stretch through your left side. Should be a little side twist, really deep through that left rib cage. For 3, 2, take a breath in. On your exhale, windmill the hands down to the mat. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. And lower all the way back down to the floor. Okay, now you've seen that first little flow. You have the option to add weights. So if you're going to add weights, grab them to put them near the top of the mat so that when you rise up in your warrior 2, you're going to pick them up. Okay, here we go. Plank pose. Downward facing dog. Toes together. Right leg lifting high, open the hip, bend the knee. Step forward between the hands with slow control. Back heel spins down, grab those weights and rise up. Woohoo! All right. So the right arm's going to be forward and the left arm back. You're going to take the palms up with the elbows slightly bent. Okay, little bend in the elbows, that way we're working the biceps. It's going to hinge, reach forward, and pull back. Hinge forward. Pull back. I know it. Hinge forward. Pull back. Peaceful warrior. Easy peasy. That right hand comes up. The left hand will still wrap behind your back. Then take a little bit more stretch. So now bring the weight over your ear more will help you stretch. With slow control, we're going to windmill those hands down to the mat. So work them, slow control. Woo, plank pose. Chaturanga, exhale. Cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Toes together. Inhale, left leg lift, bending the knee, stack that hip, create the stretch. Stay. Take a breath in. On your exhale, foot comes forward between your hands. Spin your back heel down, grab your weights, rise up. Taking the weights up, open to a T. Elbows are bent, palms are up. Get deep and low, and here we go. Hinge, and come up for 1. Hinge, come up for 2, and hinge, come up for 3. Peaceful. That left hand comes up, right hand comes down. You're going to wrap the right arm behind your back, and then take a little side back bend, reaching. The weight's going to help you stretch. With slow and control, windmill the arms all the way down. Ooh, ha ha, plank. Yes, lower down to your belly all the way. Locust. Feet together, heels together. You're going to clasp the hands behind you, interlace the fingers. You're going to lift your head and shoulders, and as you do, you're going to start to straighten the arms, bringing the knuckles towards your heels. When you get there, just have natural breathing. Nothing too deep, nothing too shallow. For 3, 2, and child's pose. Release. Coming on to hands and knees, we're going to do some fire hydrants. So we're going to bring the right leg out to the side. And when we do this, you want to first start with this really good foundation. So strong arms, straight arms, belly in. When you lift it out to the side, try not to bend the elbows or create any twists there. So spine stays straight. Bring the leg out to the side till it stops, and then lower back down. Try to keep the spine from moving. Inhale, exhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Breathing, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, for 8. Take a quick child's pose, releasing tension, and then coming back up, hands and knees, strong straight arms, belly in, left leg, inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Nice and controlled, 4. Here we have it for 5, and 6, and 7. Last one, 8, child's pose. Alrighty, you're going to use your slider. Now, I'm not going to use my slider because I've got socks on, so I'll just show you what it would look like. Because if I use my sock on the slider, my foot's going to slide off the slider. So what you're going to do is you're going to do a plank. You're going to have one foot, you're going to be close to the edge of your mat. Okay, so I'm going to start to the right side of my mat. I'm going to have my left foot on the mat, and I'm going to put my slider underneath my right foot. I'm going to start with a bent knee, bringing the foot up toward knee to shoulder, knee to tricep, and then slide it back. And then the second one will be straight leg. I'm going to sweep it up as high as I can up towards my face. Straight leg sweeps back. So it's a bent knee, knee to tricep, send it back, sliding the foot, sweep it as high up as I can, and send it back. You're going to try to do 4 of each, and then switch. Okay, so sweeping with the bent knee, and then sweeping with the straight leg is 1 set. Try to make 4 of these happen. When you've done your 4, you're going to switch to the other side. You want to flip your slider. You want the soft side down, guys. There you go. There you go. Black side down, green side up, just like grass. Green side up. Green side up, guys. That way it's nice and quiet. And then do the other side if you haven't already. You're in your plank. And if you need to modify your plank, you're more than welcome to come onto a knee. And when you finish, you're going to come to seated. You're going to grab your ball. Okay. So we're going to do a little back bend extension sit-ups. So you're going to place the ball about mid-back. I feel like it's kind of between my shoulder blades once I kind of lie down. So it's not too close to my lower back. My hips stay down. My hips are on the mat, but it's also not near my neck because I'm going to support my head with just my fingertips. But I want to try to bring my head as close to the floor as I can. Maybe the tops of my knuckles touch the floor. And then I'm going to use the upper abs to lift my head and my shoulders up to about a neutral spine. I want to feel like all the work is happening from the belly button up underneath the rib cage, which is why we're trying to create a back bend, an extension, and then using the strength into that lengthened state. So here we go. Inhale, exhale, 1. So we can move at a little bit of a quicker pace because it's not a big range of motion. It's just a little different range. Normally we do crunches with our back flat and curling up, but we're curling up, but we're starting with a back bend. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll all the way up to seated so you can take the ball out. You're going to place the ball now between your knees. Boat pose, good old boat. Row, row, row your boat. You're going to lift your feet up off the floor if you can. If it's too much, you can always put your heels down and lean back. You're looking to find the spot between your sit bones and your tailbone. There's like a little soft, squishy part, and you're going to hold this. Now we have an option here to twist, but you're going to make it very, very slow. So bring your fingertips together and twist to the right. Nice, slow, easy. And then slowly come to center and slow twist to the left. Now the objective is to keep the legs and the ball as steady as possible. To the right. And then to the left. And then come to center. Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees open wide. You're gonna take your ball, you're gonna roll it forward for a stretch. I like to come on the forearms here, onto the ball. Now, if you don't have a ball, you can always use your block, or you can just bring your forearms straight down to the floor. All right, this time we're gonna do boat pose twist, and you can add a weight, okay? So if you wanna grab one weight, 2 weights, same move. You're gonna bring the legs up, find that sweet spot, hands either in front of you or with your weight. Go ahead and put the ball back in between your knees to make it a little more challenging for your inner thighs. But if your inner thighs and hip flexors are taking a toll, you can always remove the block or ball. Slow twist to the right. Come to center and slow twist to the left. And come to center. One more to the right. You can always put the heels down if you need. And center. And to the left. And center. Baddha Konasana, place your weight down, feet together, knees open wide, ball comes out in front of you, and forward over your ball. While you guys are seated, I'm going to show you your last big stretch and strengthen. It is a twisted dragonfly with deep inner twists. So let me show it to you right quick, and then we'll get in, I'll talk you through. I like to use a block for this. So we're going to start with the right leg back and the left leg in front. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the twisted dragonfly, reaching the left arm up. This you're probably very familiar with. But from here, you want to make sure there's enough space between your hand and your foot this way, okay? Because you're going to take your left hand behind your head. We're going to bring that shoulder to the inside of the left leg and go as low as you can go. I can actually get my forearm to touch down to the ground, okay? But maybe not everybody can do that, okay? Then you're going to push yourself all the way back up to lunge and straighten into twist. Okay, so join with, so your right foot's back, your right hand is either on the floor or on a block. You're going to go into twisted dragonfly first, left arm twisting up towards the ceiling. So your left leg's in front, your left arm is in the air. You're going to place your hand behind your head. And now, twisting down, make sure you have enough space between your hand and your foot. You're going to bring your left shoulder to touch inside your left knee and see how low you can go. You're going to need to bend that knee a lot. Maybe you can get the forearm down. Maybe the other forearm can come down. And press yourself back up, twisted dragonfly. One more time, place the hand behind the head and lower down. How low can you go? Yes. Slowly press yourself back up, twisted dragonfly, and come down to your knees. Woo, take a breather. All right, we're gonna change legs. So now the right leg is gonna come forward. You're gonna put your block to your left side if you are using it. Make sure there's enough space between your foot and your block. You want them lined up, okay? Lined up. Curl that back toe, lift your back knee, land in the lunge. Twisted dragonfly, right hand reaching to the sky. Place the fingertips behind your head. Then get the shoulder to touch the inside of your right knee and see how low you can go. Maybe get the forearm down. Maybe both forearms can come down. Lizard. And then press yourself back up and twist open. Right arm high. Hand behind your head. Bring that right shoulder inside. Come down low. Coming back up. Twist. Lower down. Child's pose. That was for all you golfers out there. It's your go-to, all right? Work that one every day. Make your way onto your back. You're gonna draw your right knee into your chest and extend your left leg straight. After all that, this should feel a piece of cake, I tell you. You can stay here or you can option for a twist. Now, it doesn't have to be a full twist, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your right arm out to the side to a T. You're gonna use your left hand to help guide the right leg across your body. Maybe you start right there and stop and feel and enjoy the stretch in the glute. But if you'd like to go more into your back, you can keep rolling over onto the left until you find that sweet spot for you. The knee does not have to ever touch down to the ground. Slowly coming back through center. And we're gonna change legs. So your left knee will be in, your right leg will be straight. We're gonna start with just the pull in first. This is wind removing pose. And then start to bring it a little across the body, feeling a little hip stretch. Maybe you'll feel it in your groin. And then the left arm will come out to the side, palm down, and then start to continue further, if you did it on the other side, to your stopping point. Slowly coming back to center. Pull both knees into your chest. Feel the spine flat. Happy baby. You're going to grab your feet from the outside edge if you can. You're going to go really wide with the legs and the knees bent as much as possible. It's as if you're trying to get your knees to touch the mat next to your ribs. Feet are straight up to the ceiling like you're stepping on it. You can roll a little bit from side to side. Some people enjoy a little massage of the back, but also some like the steadiness. So find what works for you. Windshield wipers, so you're going to release your feet down to the mat, but step outside. So go really wide with your feet. You're going to roll both knees towards the right side. However, your left knee should be traveling towards the foot of the mat, straight away from you. Looking for an internal rotation of that left thigh, as well as a front thigh stretch or quad stretch. Your arms can be wherever you would like. They can be on your body or assisting your legs. Another option is up over your head. It can help deepen the stretch. And then slowly moving the legs to the other side. Right knee, best you can, going towards the foot of the mat, straight away from you. And relax the legs. And then place your arms. And then coming back to center, heel toe your feet together and draw your knees into your chest. Make yourself into a small ball by drawing your forehead and nose close to your knees. We're going to roll up to boat pose. So rolling forward and backwards on your spine until you find a steady hold. And then go again, rolling and coming up and finding that sweet spot hold. Last time, roll and hold. Place your feet down and roll down to Shavasana. Take your time all the way down and allow your body to completely relax. Relaxing the shoulders, the arms. Take a deep breath in. Release the tension, exhale. Inhale, nice and deep. Releasing where you feel it, exhale. One more time, deep breath in. And release, exhale. Small movements with your fingers and your toes. Flexing your feet, reach the arms up overhead, full body stretch. And release your hands down by your sides, palms face down. Using your core strength, bend one knee at a time, feet come onto the mat. Low bridge, just peeling your hips up a little off the mat to squeeze your glutes, resetting the sacrum. And lower down. Draw your knees into your chest. Roll over onto your right side unless you prefer your left. And pause. Support your head with your arm, taking the tension off of your spine. Relax. And slowly making your way up to seated, whether you want to roll back on your back or press yourself up. Guys, thank you so much for coming to Go Fit. Sorry it took you over 5 minutes, but it's my favorite class and I just got tired away today. Thank you so much for coming. Yay!
Thank you.